house, and the occasion is today is Earth Day, 22nd of April. But for us from Goacan, it's also a very important day. We launched Goacan on the 22nd of April, 24 years ago. So we are 24 years old, and or rather I would say young. But the reason we are here today is because we felt that as a perspective from Goacan, that we would like to see things, more and more things done in a positive way. We have been raising this issue of abandoned vehicles for quite some time with not only consumers, with all the government agencies. And in 2004, we found that there was an agency appointed by the government for the scrapping of abandoned vehicles, not only of the private persons, but also of the government agencies. And we have been writing to various people about it. And we found that because this facility is in Madgai, there is in the minds of people that Madgai is in South Goa, it doesn't apply to North Goa. But actually it is a facility for the whole of Goa, where abandoned vehicles or vehicles which people have to dispose of after 15 years of their life, there is a facility which is mandated by the government. So we just thought that it's a good occasion to do something, but actually the interesting part was we reached to this occasion because the agency which was hired by the company, Mirai Recycling, to do some PR work, etc., they got in touch with us. They wrote to us at Goacan and we said, it's a good thing. Why don't we start with some awareness materials? And we requested them that can you arrange some poster and leaflet which we can distribute all over Goa through our own network of the consumer forums, consumer welfare clubs, but more important, to reach out to all police stations, health centers, panchayats, municipalities, etc. And we thought this is a good occasion to take this forward, and that's why we are here today. We have with us Mr. Rajesh B. Naik, the Additional Director and also presently Chairman of the lead agency. Mr. Tushar Garg is there on behalf of Mirai and the plant based at Madgai. We have Mr. Cedric Cordero, who is the Assistant Director Enforcement North Goa for the whole of North Goa. Lorna Fernandez, my colleague, Secretary of Goacan, and Mr. Aryan, who is on behalf of the PR agency. Yes, I get confused with your name. So we will go through do the honors. I would request Mr. Rajesh and we will join him in doing the honors of releasing the poster and the leaflets, and then the media could have an interaction to know more about this scheme, concept, and how consumers, private and government, can take advantage or benefit of this facility. I also want to say that there is no financial arrangement with the company Goacan. We are just doing this because we believe that many things that are there in Goa should be taken forward in a positive way, and we hope that this kind of an arrangement would inspire others in government institutions, education institutions, panchayats, etc., to go and do this sort of campaigns which not necessarily there is a financial incentive or financial connection in it. So I request
traffic the return.
Yeah. So I would also request the media, you can interact. If Mr. Rajesh Naik could say briefly about, the role of the department with this facility, and then we can.
Yes, good morning. Thank you, Mr. Goan Martin. It was a very nice idea to bring out to the citizen of Goa, in fact all public, regarding the scrappage policy or the vehicles which are not in use or which are abandoned on the road can be given to some agency where they can be scrapped, or they can be, then you get the benefit out of that. So this scrappage policy originally was in 2022 from the central government, that is the Ministry of Roads and Transport. The policy was notified on 13th of September 2022. So thereafter, the Goa government has notified it on 18th May 2023. And from then, there was only one investor who can invest in this to making a plant, to establishing a plant for this scrappage policy, was Mr. Mirai from their company. And they have established their plant in Madkai on 29 November 2024. Right? So from then till today, as per our data and as per their data, there are around in 2024 and 2025, 146 vehicles were scrapped by their plant, and in the year 2025 and 2026, 1,220 vehicles were scrapped by the plant. Okay, so now there is so many citizens, so many people are not aware of this scheme or policy or the guidelines, how it is to be done. Earlier, what happened in our offices, in our RTO offices, people, they used to come and just ask, अपना गाड़ी scrap करपाक जाय, कशी करपाची, cancel करपाची. Then there was a procedure laid down earlier in the offices. They had to give our application, then our inspectors to go and check the vehicle, and they used to give to the local scrap dealers. And after that procedure, they used to scrap it. They used to get only some that value out of what scrappage that scrap dealer is to give. But now in this case, you get a rebate. See, once your vehicle is given to this scrapping authority, Mirai, so they scrap it as per the guidelines of the MOT or as per the guidelines of as per notified guidelines. Okay, then out of, they have some calculations, there are some calculations laid down by the government itself, by our department itself. So how much amount we are getting from your scrapped vehicle. So there is a calculation like 65% of the total weight of the vehicle and so on. So, and as per the today's rate of that mile steel or whatever, correct? Scrap value. And as per that, you get the amount of the register owner. Thereafter, you get a rebate when you purchase a new vehicle, and they give one certificate that is called as COD, certificate of deposit. So they give a certificate. So when the same person buys a new vehicle and that certificate is produced at the RTO office while registering the new vehicle, you get a tax rebate for the new vehicle, 25% of the tax value. Maximum is up to 75,000. That is the capping. And there is also some BS1 and BS2 vehicles earlier. You get directly 50% rebate because they are older vehicles, BS1 and BS2. So, sorry. Yeah. So in detail, I would like to Mr. Tushar to kindly explain it in a detailed way.
Good morning. I am the director at Mangal Island Private Limited. Is my company, and our facility is known by the name of Mirai Recycling. It is located in Madkai industrial area, not on the road like other scrap dealers. We follow all rules, all compliances by every possible department, factory boilers, pollution, RTO, everyone. So primarily our facility takes in vehicles, old vehicles, also known as end-of-life vehicles, which cross 15 years. All Goa government vehicles come to us. All private vehicles also come to us. We have a simple formula. Whatever is the weight mentioned in the RC as the unladled weight, that unladled weight into approximately 20 to 22 rupees per kg is what we pay, depending, because those scrap rates fluctuate on a monthly basis. Once the vehicle is coming inside our facility, we provide free towing anywhere in Goa. We will send our towing vehicle. They will pick up the 2-wheeler, 4-wheeler, 6-wheeler, 8-wheeler, fire truck, whatever, and we get it to our facility. No towing is charged. Once the vehicle is coming inside our premises, we start the dismantling process. Amka gadi with park allowed na. Parat. Neither are we allowed to sell the vehicle, neither are we allowed to sell the engine. As per law, we make a 10-inch hole in the block of the engine, so it cannot be reused. Unlike other scrap dealers who you all know, we follow, there are different laws for our facility. Second, we provide the customer with a document called as COD, Rajesh Sahib mentioned, Certificate of Deposit, which is valid for 3 years. So in the next 3 years, whichever new car you decide to purchase from any value, whether to Maruti Vipar Jaya or Mercedes Vipar Jaya, doesn't matter. You get 25% discount on the road tax. Registration fees, 100% are reimbursed by us when you show us the slip. And if your vehicle is a BS1 engine in the non-transport vehicle category, then you get 50% discount on road tax. When all these 3 road tax benefits, the cap limit is 75,000. So we thank Mr. Roland Martins and the Transport Department to give us this platform to have this awareness. We request the Goa public to find out about us on our website, and they will see all these posters stuck at all the RTOs. All the EDTs and all the 12-13 RTOs in Goa are aware about us. They can go to the RTO and come to our facility to scrap their end-of-life vehicle to get all these benefits. So the total benefits would cross approximately 1 lakh rupees, including the scrap value, the road tax discount, and the other benefits. Thank you.
So I just want to add finally one comment. See, आज कितल्योशो आमच्यो आमी पळयता रोडार गाडयो आजूच आमी जुंता हावजान भितर सरताले ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंटाचे 2 नाल्यार 3 गाडयो आहा. सो हांवें सराक विचारले इमिजिएटली कित्याक गाडयो जेन्ना आमी पाटो खुबशे एरियान आमी कॅम्पेन केलें गोवाच्या वतीन आमी CCP पासून मेच्या म्हयन्यान आमी मिटींग घेतली की पे पार्किंग कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर्स हांवना की गाडयो सोडून दवरलेल्या KTC पासून ते चलता. सो आमचो आनी एक विशय हा की एनवायरमेंटल इम्पॅक्ट जाता आनी हेल्थाचेर जेन्ना गाडयो अश्यो उडटा मागीर ऑयल लिकेज जाता, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट मस्किटो ब्रिडींग स्टार्ट जाता आनी हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंटाचो व्हडलो विशय आसा पावस येता तेन्ना उदीक भितर सरता. सो देर इज अ बीग रिलेटेड इशू टू दीस. सो आवर कॅम्पेन इज नॉट ओनली लिमिटेड about the scrapping but to bring a larger awareness among people that baba भितर आमी फुडाकार घेवपाक जाय. That is why we would like that all the gram sabhas all over Goa ह्या विशयाचेर डिस्कस करचे आनी एक जॉइंट एफर्ट. आज कितें आसा फक्त ट्रॅफिक पुलिसाची जबाबदारी आसता ते सगळे गाडयोचें लिस्टिंग करप मागीर एडवर्टिजमेंट घालप 6 म्हयने रावचे पडटा तेन्नाच एक्शन घेवपाक जाता. सो वी वॉन्ट दीस टू बी पब्लीक पीपल ओरिएंटेड कॅम्पेन आनी लोकांनी म्हणून आमी म्हणटा म्युनिसिपालिटी सगळे म्युनिसिपल कावन्सिलर पंचायत मेंबरान लिडरशीप घेवन हेचेर लक्ष घालून बेगीचे बेगी त्या गाडयोचेर कितें तरी आमी एक स्टेप घेवचे म्हणून आमचो प्रयत्न आसतलो. अँड दॅट्स वाय देर इज द हेल्थ अँड एनवायरमेंट ऑल्सो लिंक टू दीस व्हीकल्स. ओके, सो थँक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग हियर अँड if you want we'll be giving you also again. Okay, I think some missed out yeah, so just